Weber start the Final Four with the Bearcats in control. The state in the Midwest Final.
Neither club a solid free throw shooting team. Here's the pickup, trapping off even missed free throws.
Jimmy King.
Straight man to man.
Howard Nelson goes inside. Weber. Oh, nice. Turner.
Post stationary.
Buford, three-pointer. Weber comes right out of it, and it's stolen away from him. Cincinnati will score for the first time on a slam dunk. First time, here's Weber out high. Oh, they challenged Howard. He'll take it in the lane, give it up to Weber. Again.
Beautiful half hook. You know, we haven't even seen.
Van Exel uses a screen from Blount and hits the jumper. He's shooting 67% from outside.
I don't sense any intimidation out here on the part of Michigan against this Cincinnati club.
Three-pointer, bingo for Nick Van Exel.
Jim, not only is he shooting over 60% in the tournament, that started with the great Midwest tournament, so he's on some roll.
Jimmy King comes right back to tie it at 7. Forces the turnover.
Pretty solid defense by Ray Jackson, who came off that outstanding defensive performance against Jimmy Jackson.
King, he's hit one already. Make it 2.
Number 1 3-point.
4 from the floor at the Final Four. Blount,
good pass.
Yep, gives it up to Van Exel, and Van Exel now has 7 of Cincinnati's 9 points.
I was surprised Howard didn't go after him on that play.
Rose penetrating and scoring for the first time today.
Jim, he's so tough at 6'8" when he penetrates. Well, actually, I'm kind of surprised. They started out in the warm-ups really talking to each other, but they haven't in the game so far.
Nice move.
Averaging a little over 15 a game.
Jimmy King, he'll pull up and nail it. Oh, he's hot at the start. That's a 2 for King. And he replaced first. Yeah, and Weber, a moment, first time for Cincinnati. Michael Talley has come in for Michigan, replacing Jalen Rose. Rose, the first freshman to sit. Jones.
Well, he hasn't had any luck taking the ball inside on Jackson, so he shoots from a standstill jumper.
Good idea. That was a 3. Weber, oh, that got right past 2 Bearcats who could have stolen it.
Well, that pass was intended for...
Second chance opportunity, stolen away. No, they won't get that chance. Talley will take the middle. Dish it to King.
360.
Followed up by Jackson.
Buford will take it at him.
Oh, Weber.
He was going right into the teeth of the trap.
Michael Talley gives it up to Weber.
We got a change in the defense now by Cincinnati. They're playing a matchup zone and trapping out of that. Oh,
Howard,
beautiful.
Great move. He never caught it. He just tapped it over to Weber, who has 8.
Hey, can you believe Cincinnati taking it to him on the boards?
Talley makes the fake. Oh, good rejection by Jackson.
And Steve Fisher has not yet had to use Eric Riley, so he could get even bigger if he wants to go to the bench.
Howard, jumper. Followed up by Rose.
Jim, they're too big with this lineup on the floor. See, they're just playing right over the top now. Good block out by Nelson, but no way.
Three-pointer. Weber now with 4 rebounds.
See what else is tough now with Talley, King, and Rose in the game. They have 3 ball handlers.
Talley, oh, what a nice move that is. Talley.
He was there at Michigan in the past.
Almost stole it, did Talley. And King punched up ahead to King. Jones, oh, he's lucky. Van Exel hustled also. Jones takes it into the second row of photographers. Buford, three-pointer. That ends a 9-0 run by half. Michigan 25, Cincinnati 23. The winner plays Monday in the championship game. Rose goes through the defenders. Oh,
he is so good at that. Jim, occupying the clock, making the bigger Michigan team have to really work on defense.
Martin steps past Weber.
That could be a huge call. That's going to be Riley that went down. This is an excellent move by Martin. He goes right by, and that official was all over it, Jim. Stays on, pulling that zone out a little bit. They've got the break.
This will tie it at 27. Herb Jones back in for Cincinnati. That ball deflected by Jimmy King, who was defending the inbounds pass. Jackson will dunk it home for a 1-point Michigan lead.
Much smarter play by Weber. Just making Exel really posts up well, but he's just not getting him the ball on his cuts.
King knocked it out of his hands. The first sentence of the preseason media guide at the University of Cincinnati says,
no more talking.
No more talking.
They've been warned about the talking.
Zone.
Oh, they deny it again and take it away. Martin will wait.
Not good spacing there, Jim. Jalen threw that ball from so far out in the low post against quicker people.
Buford, beautiful for Buford. Unknown entity, and that certainly has been the case. They're still unknown somewhat, even at the Final Four. Van Exel, that was very smooth before his senior season in high school.
Jones playing way out on top. It looks like they're going to try to get Buford and Van Exel the ball. Nice.
Oh, nice paint, and back to a 3-point lead.
Well, when Cincinnati was destroyed by Indiana earlier in the year, another trap.
And Van Exel, great pass to Jones, right over Riley.
Sensational play.
Largest lead of the day for Cincinnati.
There's Rose picking the ball up. Boy, they have really taken Michigan out of their half-court set.
Van Exel with a push-off. And there are a few words exchanged with King.
Corners and get the double team just as Cincinnati wants. They've got to get the ball.
King, Mr. Texas basketball last year in high school.
Very unselfish team is Cincinnati.
Huggins been coaching for 10 years, said it's the most unselfish group he's ever had. Good pass by Van Exel, baseline, easy.
Trap, they don't necessarily give up on it. Here it comes, Buford stays right with the trap.
King could set up a break for the Bearcats.
They have taken Michigan right out of the game with the trap.
Oh, and Rose was just planted, and they went right by him. Makes it a 7-point margin. King in and out. Weber on the follow. Oh, missed the layup. Riley's there, however.
It's for Buford.
3-pointer. Oh. Tip by Nelson. Nelson almost got it for a second time. And Weber up ahead.
Oh, Jim, there's no. There is no way. What happened to all the time? Is that possible that they had that much time?
Yep. Pretty good effort from three-quarter court, too.
Those 5 seconds extra help position.
Oh, he read that one perfectly. Herb Jones.
Jim, no authority on the passing. Steve Fisher may have to go back. Cincinnati back in the game.
Blount, he's put the ball on the floor a few times in this half.
There's
What a
Martin.
tip by Martin.
An explosive leaper. Ben.
Match their largest lead, 7-point lead. King trims it right away to 4 with that 3-pointer. Gets himself some operating room, missed the layup. Weber snaps it out to Talley. Goes behind the back to take the middle. Right into the arms of Howard.
Still haven't.
Rose able to race that one down. Rose wants it back.
See that 2-3 matchup zone causing all kinds of problems.
How about Van Exel? Stripped it right out of his jump shot.
He's going all the way. I have a feeling Cincinnati in total control of this game, but that hasn't been the case. There's Van Exel coming from
Rose off the shot. Van Exel will shoot 2. Soft touch by Weber. Back to a 2-point lead for Cincinnati. Gets the steal.
Good hustle by Voskuil.
This could tie it. Howard's blocked by Blount. Oh, his second big one of the half. Van Exel.
Jimmy King forgot Van Exel was a...
Outside, Blount surprising everyone, and the rebound to Rose.
Jim, the worst thing you can do in basketball is take a bad shot because your teammates don't know it's going up and they're not in position to rebound.
And it sets
That's
up
what hurt
that,
them.
right? Martin, oh, tough angle.
How about his hands? Zone matchup.
Howard picks up the loose change, and Michigan has a 2-point lead with 7 minutes to go.
That's the second time. Voskuil putting the ball on the floor a lot.
Buford has tied it at 58, nearing the 5:30 mark. Voskuil showing confidence, score the basket, and he'll shoot one.
Jim, you hit it right on the head. He has come into this game with a confidence that the other players are starting to pick up on.
In a jam, Buford had it blocked. Voskuil gets it out of the trap to Rose.
Beautiful.
Here we go, Wolverines now, gaining confidence.
Bob Huggins said, "I've seen enough for the moment."
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Marquette that year in regular season, but not when it really counted.
Jones, a much-needed three. Oh, how clutch was that?
Good step out by Jones. Doing his penetrating and taking the ball back to the middle. And look at the difference between his passes and the floaters that have been thrown by King and Rose.
They reached in, Buford forced the steal, they get it back ahead to him. Voskuil.
That's what a trap would like to pick off. Matchup zone again. Laying back a little bit, not coming out the trap.
Voskuil, three-pointer.
Oh, man. No way.
Hit them both. Michigan by 6.
Well, they've got the Fab 4 and 1 out here now.
The one being Voskuil. Ray Jackson, the freshman that's not in there now. Buford, three-pointer.
Beautiful arch. Beautiful arch on that shot.
You liked it all the way. Jones had heard the original announcement. They corrected it. I missed that.
That's
I
okay.
apologize.
5 now. They've got to be thinking, get a 2-point possession, and let's see if they do anything different. Get a 2, you still got time enough to go for the 3-point shot later. Van Exel takes the 3.
They have position underneath.
That was Martin that got a hand on it. Now they're going for 3s.
Buford, oh, gave it up at the last minute. Jones. Weber ahead.
Good passing.
Back to King, there it is.
Just as Christian Laettner, Jim, said last week, the catch was the most important thing. Weber looked that ball right in his hands and made the great catch on that play.
Out of bounds, belonging to Cincinnati. 7-point lead with 43 seconds remaining.
As that ball was in the air for so long, you would have a tendency to look for the...
We both were rooting for Illinois. We thought they were more exciting back then.
You know what's interesting, Jim? We talk about the game coming up from Michigan. We're all born in '73, which is the last time we had a team repeat.
That's right.
It's hard to believe. And a good job by Juwan Howard to step out, take away the 3.
Buford, high arching shot. Chased down by Martin, gives him another chance. Buford again. Blount kicks it out to Van Exel. They want the 3.
Oh, and he gets...
It's a 4-point
That's going to be a
opportunity.
basket. That's going to be a 3. I believe it's going to be a 3 and a foul shot.
Going to be a 4-point opportunity.
Now, nobody has raised their hand. Corie Blount did a great thing, and Voskuil got caught charging in. And Nick the Quick put a 2-point putback.
And he can cut it to 3 with 14 seconds remaining.
And you know what's going to happen on the inbounds pass. Go for the steal and foul.
Oh, big miss.
Oh, they get the ball back.
Under 10.
Nice screen by Blount.
They don't have to have the 3. Well, now they do. Time running out. It's over. Michigan is playing Monday night for the national championship.
Individual scoring for Michigan. Jimmy King with 17 points. Chris Webber with 16. Jalen Rose with 13. Juwan Howard with 12. Voskuil with 8.
Hey, you know, Billy, with 14 seconds to go after the missed free throw, Cincinnati still had one timeout. They could have kicked it inside, perhaps got a quick bucket and a timeout.
And then gone for the foul.